So hi guys, today I thought that encryption should be the topic because it is again a very good and an important topic, and it is a very interesting topic because it has a lot of pieces to it. And if I start, then encryption is which converts plain text into ciphertext using algorithms and keys to ensure confidentiality. So basically the purpose of encryption is that you maintain the confidentiality, integrity, authentication and non-repudiation of information. And non-repudiation means that the sender cannot deny sending a message. So basically when you attach a digital signature to it, then it is non-repudiation. So, and types of encryption is symmetric, which uses the same key to encrypt and decrypt. And examples are AES, DES, and 3DES. Asymmetric is when you use a public key and a private key for encryption and decryption. The example is RSA and ECC. The most common encryption I think which we use today is hybrid encryption, which uses both symmetric, asymmetric to send the message. An example is HTTPS uses RSA plus AES. So basically when we combine both the symmetric and asymmetric things, it becomes a hybrid encryption, which is used the most, and this diagram is an example of it. But if you just see the above part of it, so if I'm using the symmetric keys, like I'm using the public key only. So what I'll do is there is a message, I'll encrypt it with the public key as a sender, and then it will become a ciphertext. Receiver will receive the ciphertext. The receiver will also have a public key. He or she will decrypt the message, and the message is received. But in that, of course, the security is less because everybody has that public key. When in asymmetric, you have a public and a private key, but it also has its key management is little difficult there. So what they do is generally use the combination of both. So what they are doing is message is sent, it is encrypted, but the public key is again encrypted with the receiver's public key, so that once the receiver receives the encrypted key, it can decrypt it with receiver's public key, and at the same time they can decrypt the message also. So basically they're using a combination. So from the exam point of view, there can be questions where you can be asked that encryption aligns with the organizational policies or not, whether you are ensuring proper key management practices or not, because key management is very important in it to be that data is properly confidential, it is not leaving as authentication. So you have to check the key management, then check compliance with regulatory requirements, confirm algorithms and key lengths meet industry standards. So key lengths are also important. Then there are some sometimes we will add digital signature, as I told you, to which is non-repudiation, which is again an important part. Sometimes there will be hashing, like for example, while encrypting you add a hash to your message. So because the hashing is again a different algorithm, so if the receiver knows the hash, then only they can decrypt the message, otherwise they cannot. And this is kind of a digital envelope, which we say. So I just thought that this particular diagram is important to understand the whole thing about cryptography, encryption, and it will be easier for you guys to memorize, to of course understand and memorize it. And I will attach a cheat sheet of encryption, which is, again, this diagram is from the review book, but this I can attach a cheat sheet for encryption at the end of the video. Thank you.